Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Japanese for Creative Hearts. Yana Sakoska here, and today I wanted to share with you 5 amazing Japanese characters. And without any further delay, let's get into it. Probably this is going to be a new video series for me, 5 amazing Japanese words or 5 amazing Japanese characters. So I wanted to start with something special. And actually, I got a special character to start this video series with, and this is this one. It consists of 2 parts, and the left part is the radical for water. My sensei, long time ago, taught me that when water is in as not the full water, but the radical for water, this is not water, but it is splashes of water. You see this like wave with splashes, with drops. So the left part is water, and the right part is shining, sparkling light. And yes, water plus light becomes sparkling water. So the Japanese language has a graphic notion, a graphic symbol to express the image of sparkling water. And if we if we take this kanji and write to this kanji, we put the kanji for ocean, it becomes the word koyo, and it becomes the immense amount of water. And in Japanese, it is graphically written as the ocean of sparkling water. Just imagine that, the ocean of sparkling water. And some dictionary details about this kanji is that, well, this is quite rare, and the Chinese reading for that is ko. As the second and the third characters for this video, we'll actually take a word. We'll take this word and decipher what is there in the symbols, in their meanings, and what complex of notions does this word envelop. Let's get started with it. So the first kanji of this word, let's take a closer look at that, is un hakobu. The Chinese reading is un, and the Japanese reading is hakobu. And this kanji, this character, has 2 meanings. One is movement and transportation, and the second one is luck. Can you believe that these 2 meanings in Japanese mind are in the same place, which is like combined with this graphic symbol? Actually, what amazes me a lot about that if we take a Scandinavian rune, which is called Evas, there is the same composition of meanings. The rune Evas means movement and luck. How can it be? This, oh my God, I don't understand it. I'm just amazed and full of joy that this is so beautiful, and it's happening all over the world. Movement and luck, the same thing, the same place in linguistic and image mind of people in different parts of the world. So this is un hakobu. Let's now have a look at the second kanji of this word, this one. The Chinese reading of this kanji is me, and the Japanese reading is inochi. What does it mean? It means, again, 2 things. One is order, command, like, for example, a military order or something like that. And the second thing, and again, 2 things in one place in mind. The second meaning here is life. And as in like life expectancy, life ending with death, and so on. These are like not something abstract life, but very concrete life that is eventually ending with the death. And okay, so we have the first kanji, which is movement and luck. We have the second kanji is command, order, command plus life. What words do they form together? And the answer is fate, destiny. These two words with combined four meanings form the word destiny, fate. So again, luck, movement, order, command, and life all together, destiny. Beautiful, isn't it? I have two more amazing Japanese characters for you. This one is beautiful. It consists of two radicals, two elements. The one on the right, the one on the left is rice as a plant growing rice. And the one on the right is the radical, the element for standing, to be standing, to stand. What do they form together? They form a character which has readings. The Chinese reading is Ryu, and the Japanese reading is Tsubu, and it has two meanings. Again, in the same place in the mind of a Japanese person, there are two meanings. One is a grain of something, and the second is a water drop. Can you imagine that? The same thing, the same symbol for two things, grain and drop. I will just leave it to you. Actually, I invite you to pause this video for a minute and to imagine how can it be that it is the same thing. In one of the senses, it is the same thing, grain and drop. And the last, but not the least for today, this one. The readings for this kanji, for this character, are the Chinese reading is sen, and the Japanese is hiramek. The radicals, the elements of this kanji are the big one, this is gates, and the small one, a person, a man. So this is a man inside the gates. And we can imagine here, is this person entering the gates? Or is this person exiting the gates and going somewhere? As for the meanings of this kanji, there are again two meanings. The first one is a spark of something, like the spark of light. And the second one is a flash of intuition, enlightenment, a sudden thought that changes everything, a sudden understanding. Actually, it can be like a Buddhist enlightenment, not really so profound, but like an aha moment. You see, a person in the gates, a spark, and an aha moment. And my personal favorite of this adjective, oh my God, sorry, not adjective, but character. Do you love Rurouni Kenshin as much as I do? If you haven't seen this classical, such heartwarming anime, I really recommend watching it. This is a classic and something that is forever in my heart. So the story is about a swordman, Kenshin, called Kenshin, who practices a sword style called Hitemitsuru. And in this sword style, there are several techniques, let's call them techniques, and all of them end with this kanji, sen. For example, there was a technique called Ryutsu Sen, and this is dragon hammer flash, enlightenment. Or there was Ryusho Sen, and this is a dragon flying, also flash. And the ogi of that sword style, the ultimate technique, ultimate wisdom of this sword style was called Amakakeru Ryu no Hirameki, which is the flash of intuition, the moment of enlightenment of the dragon who is soaring the skies. This is why I love Japanese so much, and I invite you follow your creative heart, study Japanese with me, and we'll see each other next time. Thank you for watching.